Hello, hello. Welcome to day 3 of Mindset Mentor with Jadiz. Coming at ya. Let's go. All right, all right. I want to talk about something about my mindset, and I'm sure you've gone through this as well. But when I was like 8 or 9 years out of my injury, I decided to move 4 hours away from home with a guy I was seeing at the time. Didn't work out, but I lived 4 hours from home about 2.5 years. It was definitely terrifying. It was scary, but you know what? It made me grow in so many ways to be independent that I never thought was possible. I had those scares of who's going to take care of me. When do I need care? I had to figure all of that out. What hours I was okay being alone and what hours I needed care for. Trust me, it was scary yet invigorating at the same time. Like, I definitely would not be where I am today if I never did that. And now I can live independently with caregivers on shifts that come and go at different hours, different times of the day, which is absolutely amazing, right? Talk about independence. Okay. One of the things, though, that I had to really push through was at night. So I had a caregiver that stayed till 1 a.m. And then my next one didn't come in until like 8 or 9 the next morning. Sleeping alone for those hours was okay because I was alone. I was fine. But I had to figure out how to have my blankets, right? I can't move my arms or my hands. So if I was covered up all the way all night, then I would wake up really hot. If I wasn't covered, then what if I got cold? Then what was I going to do? So I had to figure out how to have them place my blankets on me and around me to where I could grab the corner of my blanket with my mouth and pull it over me if I got too cold. The only thing, if I got too hot, I couldn't push it off of me. That happened quite a few times. Inset came the anxiety and the panic attacks. When you get too hot, obviously that's not good for your body. When you don't have a way to cool yourself off, it can cause some panic. I had several panic attacks at night because of this. And I ended up having to be on medication for it. But really, I had to push through my mindset around it to not have a panic attack or an anxiety attack at night or early in the morning when I had nobody to come relieve me when I lived 4 hours from home. Now I live 5 minutes down the road from my mom, so if it happens, I can just text her and she'll come over and help me take the blankets off or whatever I need. But this actually happened a couple nights ago. My mom has been exhausted taking care of me, so I had the covers on. It was about 30 minutes, 45 minutes until someone was going to come, and I got really hot. So I had to lay there, and I had to reassure my mind that I was going to be okay. This fly is bugging me. And I had to remember to breathe. If I moved too much or if I grabbed my mouth stick to type on my phone, that would make me even more hot, which would make the situation worse. So I really had to remind myself and breathe, like I said, keep myself calm, just try to close my eyes and relax and rest, because I knew that somebody was going to eventually be there. That is probably one of the hardest mindset shifts to overcome, to push through, to get through, is trying to stop yourself from having a panic attack. Sometimes these things just come on set without you even knowing. I've had random anxiety attacks at work. It's crazy. It's crazy. You know, I used to think people were crazy that had anxiety attacks. I was like, what's wrong with you? It's just your mind, your mindset, right? Until I had some that were random. And then I was like, oh, now I understand. You can't always control them. But you can, with your thoughts and your brain, push through them. Remind yourself that it's okay. Take those breaths, calm your body. That will help you get through them for sure. So that was the biggest thing I wanted to talk about today. Those panic and those anxiety attacks. You are capable of calming yourself down, knowing that everything will be okay, because it will. I think that in those instances, you just have to believe in the power of your brain, the power of your thoughts, the power of you being able to control them. Self-control is huge. Trust me, it's not easy, but it's so doable. Self-control are those thoughts of wanting to eat that food but knowing you shouldn't because you're trying to lose weight, right? Those thoughts of self-control when you're overheated and you don't want to have a panic attack. That's self-control. Having the ability to do those things. And you know, it doesn't happen overnight. It takes practice. You have to practice doing these things. Sorry, my dog's looking mischievous. But yes, you have to practice. Practice your mindset. Practice on working through things and telling yourself things and being positive and trying not to have those anxiety and panic attacks. Yes, I know medication can help. I'm sure there's lots of naturopathic options out there, so you're not filling your body with chemical meds. But truly, I want you to practice that. When you feel something like that that's going to come on, tell yourself, tell your brain, you're okay, calm down, breathe, you'll get through this. It's not that bad, and things will start to happen. So, that's all I have for you today. It's a short one, short, quick, and sweet. Get to the point. That's the type of person that I am. Thank you for tuning in, watching, listening. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, like my video, share it to the world, and I will see you again tomorrow. Bye.